The basic essentials that you can get a fully functional resistance training workout with in your garage for, well, between $200 and $300. Building a garage gym is all about the basics, okay? Do you need a bunch of dumbbells? No. Do you need a bunch of different barbells and all kinds of funky stuff? No, you don't. Do you need a bunch of cardio equipment? No, you don't, all right? We need basic things, okay? Now, you can get a lot done with body weight, but we all know that if you're trying to get a different physique, you're trying to build a little bit more muscle, you're trying to get the benefits when it comes down to insulin sensitivity and all these other biochemical things that I talk about on my channel, then you need to add a little bit of resistance, okay? But you may not have space, you may not have room, and you certainly don't have the budget to go just get a bunch of equipment. So let's break down what I would say are the basic essentials that you can get a fully functional resistance training workout with in your garage for, well, between $200 and $300, building out everything that you really need. And that's on the high side, to be completely honest. By the way, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, also hit that little bell icon. And after this video, check out ButcherBox down below in the description. They're an online meat delivery company. So grass-fed, grass-finished meat delivered right to your doorstep. Super easy, super convenient, usually more cost-effective than equal quality meats at the grocery store. So highly recommend you check them out. There's a special link down below in the description for after this video. Okay, so first things first, you still need some piece of cardio for when the weather is inclement, right? Okay, we have a little bit of clanking going on next door, but we're just gonna keep rocking anyway. Okay, a speed rope. Get yourself a simple speed rope. Trust me, a little jump rope goes a long way. Why? Because you're actually activating the posterior chain a little bit more. So much of the cardio that we do is all so very front dominant, okay? You're using so much of your quads and you're not activating the glutes, you're not activating a lot of the hamstrings, the calves that you really should be. So at least when you're jump roping, you're pushing off with the calves, okay? Trust me, you know you can get one of these things for 10 bucks. This is a higher quality one, you know, that has the bearings in it and everything like that. You don't even need to do that. Just get something that's super simple, okay? So that's item number one. Item number two, get a heavy slam ball, okay? In this case, I've got a 50 pounder right here. I also have a 90 and I have a 150 pounder. Get one that is tough. Get one that you can get if you were to pick it up like this and do some squats with, you would end up capping out at like 15 squats. People make the mistake of getting a very light slam ball because they want to slam it. Like here I have a 15-pound one. Okay, that's great. Okay, but I'm gonna do that 30 times. Okay, that's not the kind of resistance that I need to put on my muscles. I like a heavier slam ball so that I can slam with it, but then get this, it's so universal. 50 pounds, if I wanted to do some kind of shoulder press, I could. Okay, also using core in the whole process, right? That's pretty engaging on the shoulder. If you do that with a 15, you're gonna have to do 30 of them. Same kind of thing. Okay, if I wanna do some chest press, I can do it. If I wanna be able to do any kind of push-ups with different balls, rotations and stuff like that. Point is, a heavy ball is an essential, okay? Same kind of thing with shoulder presses with both arms, okay? The amount that I can get done with that is absolutely unreal. So again, 70, 80% of your max, I want you to be able to do 10, 15 reps with it. So I usually use my 90 for the most part, but a 50 is gonna be good. Okay, you're gonna spend anywhere from 50 to 100 bucks on that, but it is a good investment, okay? Trust me, it's a good investment. Okay. Try to stay away from sandbags that are filled with sand. They end up making a mess, and invariably they end up messing up your garage. Okay. Next piece. This is a really inexpensive trap bar. So a trap bar is in a hex shape and it's multifaceted. I can do a lot of things with it. And if you look at this, this is cheap in how it's built, right? It's like cruddy welds. It's not anything fancy. Okay, I got this on Amazon, 70 bucks, I think, which was right in the heat of March 2020 when everyone was building a garage gym and Amazon prices on workout equipment went through the roof. I'm seeing the same thing now for 50 on Amazon. Okay, they have ones that bolt together. They're a little cruddier quality, but you can get them for sub 50 bucks if you wanted to. And now, you might be thinking, okay, weights are expensive. Yes, but I would rather you get a couple of plates than load up on dumbbells. Again, like you can curl rocks or you can curl kettlebells. You don't need to get a bunch of dumbbells. I would rather see you do barbell trap bar work than anything else, okay? Because you can curl a plate. You can hold a plate like this and do a curl with it. You can do a shoulder press with a plate, but you can't load a dumbbell onto a bar, okay? So this trap bar is one of the most universal things because it allows me to do a squat, it allows me to do a deadlift, it allows me to get just about every movement that I would want to. I could even, if I really wanted to, I could do, various forms of split stance squats, getting a lunge-like activity. There's so many things that you can do with this. Plus, what they do is they have another side on them. That side gets you a little bit more like an upper back move. So whereas holding it on the low side gets a lot more glutes, a lot more legs, this makes it more of a trap bar. So now I can do my shrugs, okay? All kinds of things. Such a universal piece of equipment. It's bar none, no pun intended, the best piece of barbell fixed equipment that you can get, okay? We're talking, what, a 4 square foot footprint. All right, moving on a little bit more. This is a simple battle rope. The reason that I prefer a heavier, thicker battle rope is because I want to do resistance type work with it too. Okay? Amazing cardio, sure. When you do your battle rope slams, you do your, your rope, everything like that. But with going with a slightly heavier rope, allows me to be able to do things like, heavy slams, right? Get one that you have to work towards. Think of it as a resistance move versus a cardio move. Why? You have your whole world to do cardio, okay? You can do burpees, you can do jumping jacks, you can go for a run. You don't need to be investing in a bunch of equipment for cardio. Trust me on that. You need to be investing in equipment for different various resistance moves. So your battle ropes should be more of a resistant plyometric move more than anything, okay? So super simple. I want to get it heavy enough so that I can do individual arm stuff and actually fatigue my shoulders and feel like I'm getting a good burn, okay? And then invest in one kettlebell. You don't need two, okay? Unilateral stuff is awesome. Okay, well, we come from this school of thought that every time we work an individual arm or an individual leg, we need to be alternating and doing, why? It's time effective, I get that, okay? But get one kettlebell that is moderately heavy, and your rule of thumb, you should be able to do 8 curls with it, okay? So 1, 2, et cetera, okay? 8 curls, that's your math. Why? Because generally, if you're building a balanced physique, that's gonna make it so that you can do various exercises in a similar load fashion that is good for that body part, okay? So if I wanted to jump down and I wanted to do some chest presses, I've got a weight that I could do single arm and probably get a nice 25, 30 reps and get a good burn, okay? But it's also not so heavy that I can't do a row with it, a single arm row, okay? This kettlebell is an Amazon Basics kettlebell, 40 pounds, and I want to say this one was like 35 bucks. So still not the cheapest, but you add all this stuff up together, you're looking at a few $100, and I know it seems like even that is a little high when you're building a garage gym, but piece it together one at a time. Let me put them in order of importance for you in case you need to save up to build your perfect little garage gym. Trap bar with a couple of weights, number 1. That's your $100 investment, okay? With a trap bar and some weights. I don't care if you have to strap rocks to it, but this is your $100 investment right here. Okay, step number 1, save your money. But if you absolutely can't get that first, then the first thing I'd want you to get is gonna be that kettlebell, okay? Then second, so that's second place or first place if you can't do the trap bar. Then the slam ball, okay? Then the battle ropes. The jump rope, you can go grab right now at Big 5 for $3. So, skip your Starbucks for a day and get that. So anyhow, if you want me to break down more essentials, cardio essentials, specific move essentials, if you have different training modalities that you want to pay attention to, I'm happy to do a video to explain what I have in my garage gym, what I would recommend you get. I do recommend some TRX if you're gonna step outside the box a little bit, but that does involve a little bit more equipment, a little bit more foundation to bracket it on, and also some cheap and expensive bands are always good too. So as always, keep it locked in here on my channel, and I'll see you tomorrow.